What's up, guys? I'm back with another POV. My car is not going into drive. What the hell? BMW. Come on. Alright. There we go. Alright, what's up, guys? I am back with another POV today. I'm on my way to Jerome. I have to get my car fixed, but first we're gonna go pick up my son Mo. It's pretty warm outside today. BMW says 97 degrees, so it's probably more like 93. But yeah, I don't know. You guys are probably gonna see the other video or this video before the other one. So long story short, my car ended up getting damaged at a car wash in Jerome Ave, so I had to order the replacement part. Me and the owner went half and half, and they're about to go replace this entire panel, the climate control panel, because it doesn't turn on right here. I think I need to get some gas too. I don't really want to stop,
red
but
light camera ahead.
Man, this camera is notorious for giving tickets, bro. That's what I be talking about with the tickets. They got cameras everywhere. Let me catch a break. Let me catch a break. See, I don't even go all the way to the white line because sometimes they take pictures there, so I just stay all the way here. When the light turn green, I can start making my way. I usually cut through this gas station too, but I'm not really in a rush today, so I'm gonna just chill a little bit. I need to do an oil change too. How often do you guys do your oil change? I did mine like every 3,000 miles, but this last oil change, I think it's probably been like 7,000 miles since I've done it. But I haven't been driving the car, you know, as aggressively or as often as I used to. I've been on vacation for a little while now, like I've been traveling. I haven't been home in well over a month. So the car's just kind of been sitting in between and not being driven like that. So that's why I haven't done the oil change at that 3,000 mile interval. But as soon as I get back home, I'm gonna schedule an appointment to get the oil changed. Let me stop at this gas station right here. Why is there always people at my gas station, bro? Like, this is my gas station. They always here when I'm here. Alright, guys, so we just got done getting gas. About to get on the highway right now. I love taking the major Deegan when there's no traffic, but when there's traffic, I be so tight. Yo, move out the way, bro. Come on. You hogging up the left lane, you're not even moving. Oh my god. Left lane camping. Smells like shit. Oh my god. What is that? It smells so bad back there, bro. One of the best purchases, I would say, or mods that I've done to this car is probably the lowering springs. It has its cons driving in New York because the roads aren't too good. There's a lot of bumps, so you feel everything more. But the positive side to having those lowering springs is the car handles very well, like cornering, sharp turns at high speeds. The car handles so well, like I don't even feel it. I don't feel that body roll compared to when I had the stock springs. Should we put it in sport, chat? Better in sport. Versus locked in. How you indicate to go to the right and then hop back in the left right after? You see what I be talking about driving in New York? Hopefully there's no traffic. Let me go, my guy. Thank you. As I suspected.
Front K-band.
The infamous Major Deegan. And no guys, I'm not gonna cut up. I'm a responsible citizen. I'm a safe driver. We only take open cuts. Can't put other people's lives at risk. Safe driving always. And plus with the traffic, it's like I'm gonna get there anyway, you know what I'm saying? Little pause for the tunnel. Hold on. Right here.
Speed camera ahead.
Right, shut up. bump coming up on this specific lane somewhere, so I gotta get out of here soon. It's like a big bump. I think it's right before exit 7. See, thank you for your service, sir. Mergers. Go ahead, buddy. Oh, look, they patched the bump. Somewhat. Look, another G20 right there. What's good, twin? My son's just the average commuter. He's just commuting to work. Responsible citizen right there. Oh my god. Look at that idiot. Yo, people always do this, bro. They hog this lane, create traffic on the actual major Deegan to go to Jersey by staying in this right lane, trying to cut in front. Get in the line and take your exit. Stop causing traffic. That's not autistic. It's okay, guys. We're all on the spectrum a little bit. I feel like all car guys have some type of ADHD or something, bro. Like you hear pops, you getting excited. Exit 5, here I come. Alright guys, that was horrible driving, guys. Don't do that. That was a good commute. Traffic wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I'm surprised I didn't see anybody in the server. Usually it's a little action going on, probably at nighttime, but there's usually a little action on the server. The Q50s, you know what I'm saying, little M5s. No action. Yo, one time on the major Deegan, bro, swear to you, SF90, bro. And one thing I like, the person driving was actually driving the car like it's supposed to be driven. I'm talking, my son was gunning it, bro. Like, he literally teleported. Most times when you see somebody in a nice car like that, they're like, you know, just baby in a car. My son was gunning in that SF90, bro. Made me mad happy seeing somebody driving a car, you know, the way it's supposed to be driven. And the road was open, so it wasn't like he was like cutting up recklessly. It was an open road, but my son was just gunning it, bro. Like, I was struggling to keep up. But Yankee Stadium, oh, it's closed. I've actually never been to the Yankee Stadium, surprisingly. I don't even know how baseball worked for real. Yeah, they got it blocked. Nice. There's probably a game going on. I gotta go all the way around, bro. Also, after watching my last POV vid, I noticed the angle was a bit like up, so you guys could see more of this than this. So now I got it on the wide angle setting. Shout out my son Jalen. But got it on the wide angle setting for you guys, so you guys can see the steering wheel and also a better angle for the view of what I'm seeing. If that makes sense. That's the nigga who giving me tickets, bro. That's you? That's him right there. Yo, bro, when I be going to the mosque, right? There's a mosque on 96th Street. I go there to pray. The officers who go there to pray, right, they do this. There's not a lot of parking in the area, so people double park like for like 10 minutes, come pray and go out. When I tell you the officers in there, bro, they go in, pray. As soon as prayer is done, they start blitzing, bro. They outside ready to give people I'm like, bro, how you going to pray with people and then you running outside to give them tickets that fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, give them a little grace period or something. But nah, as soon as prayer's done, they blitzing to go give a ticket, bro. Stuck for the law. Stuck for the law, brother. What are you doing? And some, like, they just, I remember one time I went to Best Buy, right? And some of the signs, especially Manhattan, they're mad confusing because it's telling you 3 different things. It's like, okay, you can park at this time, but then it's a special parking, but then you can't park, but you gotta have this plate, but actually you can park at this. So I'm like, bro, I don't understand what these signs are saying. I see the traffic officer. I'm like, can I park here? He's like, yeah, you good. Just go ahead, pay the meter. You be good. I pay the meter, go to Best Buy, come back out 8 minutes later. I have a ticket. And he's nowhere to be found. I'm like, nah. And I end up having to pay that ticket too, because like, I think the dispute window or something, the dispute window was closed because I went back to Albany. I went back to Albany for school and the dispute window closed, so I wasn't able to dispute the ticket after a certain time, and I just had to take the L and pay. I was so tight, bro. Like, there needs to be some type of like consequence for officers that give false tickets, but you know, it's a way for the city to make money, so they're obviously not gonna do that. But it's just the way the whole thing is set up, it's an inconvenience for you to go to the parking office, because when you go to the finance office to go dispute the ticket, most of the time it's like a million people in there, right? Even if you get there early, it's a million people in there. Number 2 is they're only open Monday through Friday, and that's typically the work week, so you're most likely gonna have to take off work, take off school, or whatever it is you're doing to come there and dispute the ticket. And then while you're there, you're in there waiting for hours, so the whole process is just inconvenient. You know, they make it so inconvenient for you to go in and dispute your ticket just for them to say you're guilty, even with evidence. Like, they've done it to me multiple times. I remember one time, last time I went there to dispute a ticket, I had the evidence and everything. They gave me a fire hydrant ticket, bro. I had the picture. While I was there disputing a ticket, I got another ticket outside, and then I was found guilty for that ticket. So I just went there and they made more money off me. It's so rigged, bro. It's a money grab. It should be illegal. And I'd be fine, like, if my money for tolls and parking and all of this stuff was actually used to make the roads in New York better, I'd be a happy citizen. Take my money, you know, take my money, fix the roads. I enjoy my driving. But nah, I'm taking the FDR, rocking my car, whole axle gone, bro, suspension fried. They making $20 on one toll, but the roads are still horrible. Like, it makes no sense. That's why, honestly, I feel like I might not live in New York City long term, bro. I just feel like I'm not getting the value for my money. It's not a very car friendly place. Even though there's a lot of nice people, have a lot of nice cars here, the car scene here is nice. Like, the city itself isn't very car friendly, if that makes sense. Stadium parking only. Okay. And what I do to usually avoid the speed cameras here, bro. What I do to usually avoid the speed cameras here, I put a limiter. So right here, you just press this, and then it shows you either here or on the heads-up display what you have your speed limiter set to. So I just set it to either 25 or 30 because I think they don't give you a ticket when you're like 5 or 6 above. So I set it to 30 and I just cruise, and if I start to go or press the pedal to go above that speed, the car doesn't respond. Speed limit is 20. Oh, it's Monday through Friday. Yesterday when I was driving down from Albany, I took the Taconic, which I usually don't take, but then the map took me through this road. It was like a mountain. It was so nice to drive. A lot of bends and curves. I was whipping it through that. Ooh, that's a nice G. That's a 63S. Yeah, that shit nice. Clean spec, clean spec. What we got? See, I'm telling you, the car scene here is active, bro. Look, M3. They make competitions for the F80, or is that an up badge? Probably a 340. Like the average person, when they look at BMWs, they can't really tell the difference. Like some people really think my car's an M3. I'm not gonna correct you, but and even with car, actually some car guys see my car and they actually think it's M340i because I've modded it so much. Nah, if you just take a quick glance, it looks like an M340. So what I'm thinking of doing next for cosmetics for my car is probably the M Sport conversion for my bumper. I need a new bumper anyway because the front is cracked, but I ended up covering it. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the M Sport conversion. Go ahead and make it a full M330i. I'm not gonna do the rear because I don't think that's worth it. And the next thing I also want is some wheels, bro. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and make sure you're dropping that subscribe button so I can get some money in to fund this car and the mods that we're about to do to this car. But my next car, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's not gonna be a BMW. I love BMW, I love everything they do, but my next car that I want for real, not a BMW. I do want to, I don't know, I've been thinking about upgrading this to a 540, like a G30, because I love the way those look. The interior is nice, the luxury features, and also you get that B58 powertrain. So I was thinking of upgrading to a G30 as my daily, but I don't know if it's worth it or if I should just, you know, save that money and put towards what my actual dream car is and just daily this. But then I feel like the G30 would be a more practical daily. Not only do you get a better powertrain, like I said, you get better luxury features and a lot more space on the interior. Come on, let's go. You see what I'm talking about with the roads though? Look at that pothole, bro. Look at that pothole. And this is the capital of New York, guys. It's a shame. I'm still sleepy from yesterday. 1:38 p.m. I think I told the shop owner I was gonna pull up around 12, but you know, it could be a little late. Be a little late to the date. It's a roller coaster. Like, they got metal plates on the road. Under construction since 2005. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and excuse me. Alright, so I'm close to Mo. I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably end the video off here. Let me know how you guys felt about this POV drive. Let me know what type of content you guys want to see. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.